With all the backlash surrounding our favorite little entitled freak shop and the 7 Portland baristas,
this carpet is a person with feelings.
We knew something was going to happen, but I was not expecting this.
You sit on a throne of lies.
You're right, I knew something on this level was going to happen eventually, just not this fast. Now I figured the next development in the story was maybe some pre-scripted spin from Zegler for damage control, or recasting, or an outright cancellation of the film.
That's crazy talk. How dare you make sense?
I know, right? These are all short-term peanuts. I wasn't expecting something on the big picture level, this massive cannon that was just fired in Disney's direction. In fact, it wasn't just one, it was 3 huge developments that happened this week, but let's start off with this one. The Daily Wire dropped a huge bomb on the entertainment world this week with the surprise release of a teaser trailer for Snow White and the Evil Queen. In a classic example of, if you're not going to take care of your customers, someone else will, the Daily Wire launched their own children's entertainment streaming service, BentKey.
Makes sense. Disney lost their way.
Right, so it makes sense that someone was finally going to try and step in to fill that void. Daily Wire co-founder Jeremy Boring told The Hollywood Reporter, "It's taken 100 years to build Disney. We know we aren't what Disney is today, but we hope in time we might become what they were. Once upon a time, a little studio with big ideas and the courage to chase them. While Disney still uses Walt's name, they have all but abandoned his legacy." And what's this at the end of the quote? His statement continued along those lines? Did they seriously just yada yada him? I've never actually seen that before.
Fine journalism there.
Anyway, their secret weapon is their star, YouTuber Brett Cooper. The short version is she's everything Zegler's not. Intelligent, funny, insightful, humble, genuine.
Weird.
She said, "I was raised on the original Grimm's fairy tales, so I'm thrilled that we're bringing this iconic story to life for the next generation. Snow White is such a beautiful character, and I'm honored to be playing her. Like all the best fairy tales, this is a story with timeless values like love, friendship, and kindness, and I can't wait to share them."
I'm sure that statement was specifically crafted to counter Zegler's verbal diarrhea.
Oh, no question, but Disney gets everything it deserves. When companies prioritize chasing money instead of doing the right thing, they usually twist and contort themselves into extinction.
Like how YouTube is ignoring a certain creator's violation of their terms of service just because she brings in money.
Whoa there, more shots fired, steady Doge. After a lot of pressure, YouTube finally responded. They victim blamed the guy who got doxxed, so everything's fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When companies prioritize chasing money over, in this case, a family's safety, yeah, they're sending the clear message you can get away with anything as long as you bring in bank.
I wonder what would have happened if their genders had been reversed.
Whoa, now you're getting in the weeds there. Let's stay on track here, Doge. Let's move on. The second cannon shot this week was from another trailer, this time from the boys from South Park for their special Journey to the Pandaverse, where 4 of the boys get recast for diversity.
How does this even make any sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think the problem is you.
And I love this quote in the comments. Finally, diverse people can see themselves in South Park and realize that they too can be 8-year-old boys in hats.
Nice.
Very much looking forward to that one. And the last big bombshell is yet more good news, and from Disney itself, no less.
Good news? What multiverse is this?
It's Zed's.
Zed? Who's Zed?
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
What?
Dude, watch a movie. Believe it or not, Disney is starting to get proactive with their content instead of just waiting to do damage control and then blame audiences.
I think the problem is you.
From The Hollywood Reporter again, Daredevil hits reset button as Marvel overhauls its TV business. It didn't take long to see the problem after Marvel Studios' Daredevil Born Again paused production in mid-June during the writer's strike. Fewer than half of the series' 18 episodes had been shot, but it was enough for Marvel executives, including Chief Kevin Feige, to review the footage and come away with a clear-eyed assessment. The show wasn't working. Shocker. So in late September, Marvel quietly let go of head writers Chris Ord and Matt Corman and also released the directors for the remainder of the season as part of a significant creative reboot of the series. The studio is now on the hunt for new writers and directors.
And weren't a bunch of those writers also responsible for She-Hulk?
Right, you are, Doge, so obviously those writers should have been iced a long time ago, otherwise we'd have Matt Murdock twerking instead of busting heads. As it was, he reportedly didn't even show up in costume until the 4th episode.
Ridiculous.
But at least in this instance, a valuable lesson has been learned. They've been operating their streaming properties as if they were movies this whole time, and it showed.
Movies and TV are not the same.
So they're going back to the traditional television model with a single showrunner, and the whole fix-it-and-post attitude is right out the window. It's true, after all these years of garbage and pain, we may be finally turning a corner and entering a time when we can actually look forward to TV and movies again. Speaking of which, next week's video is going to highlight an awesome looking film that I think we can all look forward to. Stay fresh, cheese bags.